But I like to warm my guests up a little bit. These are notes I didn't send you because it's just going to be just a fun icebreaker game. But I just didn't want you to already have your answers. So I like to ask on the fly. And, I found that with these, creatives are so good and we're always so like honed in on our creativity and we're so honed in on the things that we love and do. And we're so used to the script, but sometimes we get really nervous. As you already mentioned, you're nervous already. And so I feel like, having a little icebreaker is a little corny, but so am I. So I feel like if we have like a little icebreaker, it helps to just, get the conversation flowing and all that stuff. And it's just fun. It's silly. You don't really have to think about it. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So this or that will be the game. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I just have some random things I thought of. So pony versus fast food.
Pony.
She's from Detroit, y'all. Pony is good. I just did that to lighten the mood. Fast versus slow. No context.
Fast.
Health versus wellness.
Ooh, wellness.
Quality versus quantity.
Quality.
I already knew that answer. Spirit versus body.
Say that one more time.
Spirit versus body.
Spirit.
Partnership versus autonomy.
Partnership.
Entrepreneurship versus 9 to 5.
Entrepreneurship.
This is random. Mariah Carey versus Whitney Houston.
Ooh, you already know. I'm about to trick you. You don't know this one. I think you know this one.
I think I do too. If you tell me.
But guess what? I'm gonna roll with Whitney.
You should. I know you. I knew you. That was not where I thought this was going. But I mean, like, how can you really choose? You know what I'm saying? They're both amazing.
I love me some Mariah.
I know.
But then it's
well, in the light of Mariah, I've got one other question for you. another one. We Belong Together or Heartbreaker?
We Belong Together.
That I already knew you were going to say. So I did know that one. Because it's too deep.
See?
You got to change the station. All right, so that was fun. Is there any of them that you want to like say why you chose one over the other, or are you just like, no? How you want to do it?
I will, because one of those, I recently have shocked myself. You said partnership versus autonomy. Mm-hmm. And I also said that I prefer entrepreneurship over corporate. And
right.
Sometimes I think that it can be misconstrued that because you want to be an entrepreneur, that you don't want, and this I'm speaking from a business perspective, that you don't want partnerships, or you just want to be independent and do your own thing. And for a long time, because as I have, and I'm sad, and I hate to say stuff like this because I don't never know how it comes off. I kind of have a magnetic personality. Like people kind of like, they draw to me for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. However, historically, I've still been a loner. I've preferred to do things on my own because, like you said, the type of life that I have lived is not easily understood by people. And so instead of explaining everything all the dang on time, it's just easier to do things alone. However, at this point in my life, I completely respect and understand partnership and value and how everyone comes to the table with those things, because carrying the load by yourself, oh, baby.
Yeah. And I think that that's a misconception that people get a lot of the time too. They feel like entrepreneurship is synonymous with autonomy, and it's not.
It's not.
And I think that just in life, you have to go through it with somebody.
Yeah.
Some people may not be deserving of the journey, and that's part of the journey, is learning who is in deciphering who's worthy of the journey with you.
Girl,
But
that's a whole 16-week course right there.
listen. Sometimes it's like sometimes you have to, pick up those bootstraps and figure it out. But I feel like it is best lived with everybody, and I think that I love working collectively as a team. That's a big reason why I wanted this podcast in the first place, because I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy joining forces with other people to try to connect on some type of level. So whether we do the same type of mode of creativity or we do completely different things, I love to talk about it, because at the end of the day, is it not all creative? Is it not all us going towards whatever it is our dreams are? So I think it's important to see that and then give light and representation to those different places. So I love a good partnership, but don't get me messed up, honey. I will do something by myself as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's the balancing act. And I feel like when you move on to your own creativity, figuring out what that balance is can get so overwhelming, and it can be mucky at first. But once you figure it out, once you get it, you get it. So it's like, okay, I can do this, 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 and this by myself, but I'm going to need somebody to come in on finance, or I'm going to need somebody to come in on graphic designer. I'm going to need this. And I can hopefully find somebody that I can work with well enough to be able to combine those things, and they can understand what it is that I want from this partnership, and we both can move forward.
Yeah. I think that's a big point of growth though too, right? Because in the beginning, when you do have that baby that, you hold it so close and you understand it and completely because it grew with you, it was your child.
Right.
So when it comes time to hand off your baby to somebody else, it's kind of like, well, I could just keep holding this on if you're not going to do it right. And so it's important that, finding your tribe is so important, so that, and people still aren't going to see your vision like you see it. But it's something about partnering with like-minded people, even if you don't, like every company, you may have the same corporate mission and goal, but the CEO and the CFO serve completely different purposes, though they're both dedicated to the mission.
Yeah.
Because they're of the same tribe. So,
and they have the same mission. The whole goal is the same thing.
Exactly. And they're just as excited about the mission. They just play different parts. So when you find that partnership, it's a beautiful thing.
I agree. And I think that a lot of the times it can be so glamorized to do it only by yourself. But sometimes you see those situations where people are like, yeah, on my own self-made, da-da-da-da-da. But they don't tell you they got a whole team of people behind them. Yeah, they did it, and then they had to get some stuff out the mud. But you ain't still in the swamp. You got some other help now. You know what I mean? And it's like we're moving forward and pushing forward, because to get certain things to a certain height, and if you want the right type of visibility that you desire, sometimes you have to have partnership with people who are more familiar with these things.
Listen, when I hear that self-made hustle till you wake up and you go to sleep. No, don't sleep. You'll suck if you go to sleep. I'm like, dude, your relationships in life are lacking. You're lacking. You can't keep. And I like fast. Don't get me wrong. Because sometimes you can run a little faster by yourself. However, in most cases, like you said, somebody did help you. You're not giving them the proper recognition. And I can already tell you how you run your business. And I can tell you that when you grow, you're going to have high turnover, because you're not going to know how to allow people to help you. And people recognizing the people who help you along the way gives you so much value. And it helps people when it is time. It helps people latch on to the ones who are helping you stay in the trenches with you. I ain't doing all of this, bro, in the background for you to be on Instagram Live like, yeah, I did this, I did that. Like, no, I did that. But whatever.
We both did that. Okay, let's keep it cute. You're just the one that wants to talk. And we agreed that you'll be the person in the front talking, but let's not get crazy with this role. It's just different. It's different things. And I think that I don't know. I really enjoy good teamwork. If you can find one, but I do believe in understanding how to do all the things.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether you're doing them or not, understanding the different things that are at play is very important.
Agreed. Very,
very successful this or that.